Remarkable! Incredible! Unbelievable!
Save! And Spark our champions! Stood up, Pepe!
Goal! It doesn't get any better than that! Hello everyone and welcome to Game in Frame, where we sincerely hope that you are cozied up, warm and dry at home as we are anticipating some storm-like weather here at the Octagon for this APSL Metropolitan Conference matchup between Hoboken FC and Schneider. We're going to take a look, of course, at the APSL standings in just a moment. It should be coming up on your screens now. The national champions lead the way, followed closely behind by the Greek Americans, Lansdowne, Yonkers FC, and Manhattan Celtics, still within striking distance. Hoboken FC looking to potentially make a push into striking distance. Schneider on the bottom half of the table on 10 points are followed by New Boys, Richmond County, hoping to stave off Doxa FCW and SC Vistula Garfield in the relegation battle. Hoboken FC, of course, the oldest, self-reported oldest club in the country. We are just a few minutes away from the ceremonial walkout as part of the APSL's structure. APSL, by the way, for those who are tuning in for potentially the first time this spring half to the season, you may be more familiar with the EPSL, Eastern Premier Soccer League, now changed to the APSL, American Premier Soccer League, with the addition of new conferences, new teams. APSL ever growing under the umbrella of U.S. Adult Soccer Association. And boy, are we happy to be covering as much as we can and getting this incredible grassroots football to you, to quote Bain, the people. That's where we are tonight, folks. It's going to be a great show for you. We'll mute the mic for just a minute for the ceremonial walkout and come back to you as soon as we can with the starting lineups for Schneider in the bright yellow / Volt color and Hoboken FC in their standard blues. Stick around. We are back with kickoff imminent. It will be the blue of Hoboken FC to begin proceedings, attacking from the right to the left on your screen. Starters in no particular order, actually in alphabetical order for Hoboken FC are as follows: Daniel Brady, Kelvin Brito, Corey Burkhart start with Adam Garner, Manuel Ortiz, who is the goalkeeper, Alberto Pangrazzi, Jung Park. They will be joined by Ewan Sanchez, Luke Smith, and Adam Yingling under the direction of head coach Matt Farrell. For Schneider, your starters consist of Richard Bastian, Sully Corniel, he is the number 10, and the playmaker likely for this Schneider team. Dario Giovanni Cruz starts with Felix Dijkerhoff, Salim Ziri, Miguel Gonzalez, Rayu Koiso, Andres Munoz, Mateo Munoz, Dennis Onchu, and David Oprea. In possession is Hoboken FC, pardon me. Advancing quickly up the pitch and cleared away effectively by Schneider. That one may be river bound, and already we'll get a new ball into play. So a throw in for Hoboken. Burkhart lays it down. Burkhart again, this is Corey Burkhart skipping away from challenges. Can we save the possession? No, flag up on the far side. Goal kick is the call for Schneider, who will look to get something started against a team higher than them in the rankings. Schneider would love to capitalize, take some points away from the oldest club in America. Hoboken now. Still holding in the back line. Quick flick on. Once again, traversing down the far side of the pitch. Luke Smith was in possession, then dispossessed. Away goes Zoom, still down the far side. That's going to be whistled for a foul indeed. It's a tremendous burst of pace and some wonderful alacrity from the far-sided winger. To create that space and win the foul in the attacking half. Onchu. Potential for the long ball. Playing into Corniel. Now they find it back out wide this time. Doesn't have the same amount of magic. There's a flag up. It is for the ball did traverse over the line. So a throw in here for Hoboken FC. Good searching ball for Petrocelli, Enzo Petrocelli. Brito drives one for Burkhart, who's come across. Not the touch he wanted. Still early days, warming up into the game. It's going to come off for Corey Burkhart more often than not. Back for Daniel Brady and Brito. into the middle and a good opportunity to turn, but didn't take the time that he potentially had. Sprayed out of bounds off the foot of Luke Smith. Won by Petrocelli. Pancrazzi coming back to make a really important step. Trying to get away from the challenger, unable to, did enough. Ewan Sanchez forced off the ball there. They do retain Hoboken with a throw. Laid down by Smith for Petrocelli. Not coming off for them with all the touches quite yet. So another throw. Pancrazzi. Again, just a touch, not quite there. And an effective clearance from Schneider. Ortiz able to clean that one up really effectively. No pressure on him. Bring it back into the box. Giving David Oprea nothing to sniff at for Zoom. Brady can swing it for Brito. Well, Matt Farrell is going to be more expectant of Hoboken and his team. They're making just a few too many technical errors. Passes not quite finding, don't even talk about the right foot. They're not finding the right area. It's going to take more concentration. That's a handball. Good call. It's going to take more concentration from Hoboken. Oh, but the foul was whistled first. Going to take more concentration from Hoboken to pierce through the Zoom Schneider defense. Driven, searching for the target man, Pancrazzi. Corniel lays it down for his center back who can clear it effectively. A miscommunication there. Zoom Schneider could be away. This is the winger who has that burst of pace, and he is past Brady into the box now. Beyond Ortiz and into the net. A teasing little touch from Miguel Gonzalez on the far side. An early warning sign a few minutes prior. And one touch, and he was absolutely gone. Somewhere Max Verstappen is going to come around asking for acceleration advice from Gonzalez. A really nice goal in the early bits of the match to open the scoring and give Zoom the advantage. And it's those technical errors that Hoboken have been committing, giving up possession, that just gave Zoom Schneider the opportunity to break in behind. Once again, they'll search for him. This one too far ahead. For Hoboken, you simply have to now be aware that's twice that Miguel Gonzalez has burned them on the far side. With one of them to punishing effect. Burkhart can't get there. Here goes Gonzalez dancing. He'll tee one up from distance. Why not? Manuel Ortiz equal to it. Was just a bit sunk back on his heels. Did enough to stop the shot. Corey Burkhart perhaps an option, now making space. Luke Smith checking in. Instead they tee up the long ball and find it. There's the connection. Is it on for the target man? No. It's laid down with no one making a trailing run. So now it's wide. Into the middle for Zoom. And a quick burst of pace from the center midfielder. Oh, but an even better step from Brady. And he's foul. He's brought to ground by Mateo Munoz. little bit of after effects. Daniel Brady clearly not pleased with something from Munoz as he was maybe checking on the fallen center back. Well, let's keep track of those fireworks as the match progresses. Our team of referees today are centered by Nick Manzella. Ian Reed, your AR1. Gus Koldorf will be on the far side as your second assistant referee. Kenneth Rojas on this near side. He is your fourth official. Again, another just error in technique, in ball placement on a fairly simple, you'd have to field pass. Schneider could be away. You know who they're going to look for and find him. That ball from Koiso. But now it's Gonzalez who can dance. Tries to find Koiso back again, but it's an all-important step from Hoboken. Here's Burkhart. Burkhart awaiting for some width to stretch the field. It doesn't come, so it's finding him again. Burkhart cutting into the middle. Luke Smith has an option wide, takes it. Here is Adam Yingling, 3 goals on the season to his name. His cross blocked before it had a chance to be dangerous. Gonzalez on the ball, gives it up. Turned back for him and a throw for Zoom. Something to track is Andres Munoz as a throw for, or a foul, pardon me, for Hoboken. Trying to play quick, but Schneider keen on snuffing out that chance. Andres Munoz for Schneider, big rip on his kit, so he will be changing shirts and likely numbers in just a moment. Here's a driven ball into the box off the head of Brady. Redirected it well and goalward, just could not keep it low enough to test the goalkeeper. So Schneider once again in possession. Brito is the winner. Brito guided off the ball with some extra tenacity by Munoz there. Wins a foul. Here's Petrocelli now standing over Munoz. Brady now. A little bit of disorganization so far from Hoboken. Seems like there is just not the same clicking amongst teammates, positioning, ball placement that you might normally expect. Corniel takes a swipe at it. Petrocelli is going to get on the end of it. He's dispossessed. Bastian into the middle. They sprayed out wide into the center back, looking for space on the far side. Pangrazzi shepherded towards the end line. Oh, that's a really nice touch, but a really, really good and much better stand from Kelvin Brito, who is on the ball once again. Burkhart. Woo. Heater back for his goalkeeper. Oh, a good move from Ewan Sanchez. Sprayed wide. Yingling. Can he add to his tally? No, denied. Felix Dijkerhoff, the all-important shove of a foot, out to deny the opportunity. Corner here for Hoboken. Did Pangrazzi just give up perhaps a chance at a strike of his own? It's a bit more central. This one's going to hang, loop all the way to the back post, and will get cleared. Gonzalez, forced back. Ooh, dangerous. Pangrazzi was keen on the ball. So Munoz will get a new shirt. And will go into the roster as number 151. That is a new one, perhaps for me, perhaps for the entirety of the APSL, but boy, do I love grassroots football. Here's Ewan Sanchez, back for Enzo Petrocelli. Sizing up options. Yingling made a really nice run, got up for it, but just felt the pressure there once again from Dijkerhoff. Wow, free ball in the middle. Schneider come away with it. Gonzalez. Gonzalez is away. Ball into the box, met first by Brito. Throw for Zoom deep in Hoboken territory. Gonzalez. Dijkerhoff. Will test the middle. Andres Munoz can't get there. Ewan Sanchez feels the pressure from Munoz. Munoz, though, forces the ball out. He'll be disappointed not to come away with possession, but did really well to stop a charging Hoboken. Out of bounds, off him now. Everyone just putting feet in, perhaps a bit dangerously, but Hoboken come away with it. Good challenge there to stop the attack. Oprea. Oh, that's a great step. Brady getting up, trying to forge a way forward for Hoboken. And now the center back is stuck there. Gets a lucky touch. Burkhart, people sliding around, bodies hitting the floor. It's an Evanescence song. Don't even know if my reference is right. There goes Gonzalez. Ben Affleck is rolling in his grave because Gonzalez, this whole match has just been gone girl. Absolutely out of sight. Here's Bastian. Koiso. Great ball. Offside is the flag. Did get a good finish on it though. Wave of the flag is all that kept Hoboken from falling 2-0 here in the first half. Brito sizing up options. Luke Smith has the time to turn. Pangrazzi, the hold-up man. Referee will play us on. Corniel. And Gonzalez. Sends a real nice ball for Dijkerhoff. Ooh, but a big touch. If he can save it, he will get the cross in. I think it skipped off the upright. Laid back for Bastian. Tries to go over. Oh, really good defense from Enzo Petrocelli. Not giving an inch. And especially well not to commit a foot in to possibly give away a foul in a really dangerous area. Tracked it really nicely. Here's Bastian. Bastian working some magic. Koiso into the box, cleared away by Brito. Bastian with some space, Dragatha Christie wide as all get up. Space worked well, finish not quite there. Ball played in quickly, and Hoboken now restarting the charge. Corey Burkhart. Petrocelli. Touch forces him back. He's going to turn and look for a run once again. Schneider wise to it. That's a foul. Just a slip. Nothing malicious in there from Pancrazzi that time. Caught ball watching, tripped up over his own feet on the turf. So folks, if you're enjoying this match, there's tons of more programming here on Game and Frame to tune into. New York Athletic Club versus Manhattan Celtic. That's going to be on the 23rd at 12:15 as part of the APSL Metropolitan Conference. Additionally, with the in the Metropolitan Conference of the APSL and our continued coverage, Hoboken FC will be back in action against the national champions and first place title contenders so far, Pan-Cyprian Freedoms. That's going to be on at 4 p.m. Oakland United FC is going to take on Jersey Shore Boca at 6 in the Delaware Conference. And of course, we have our plays of the week to look forward to at halftime. Pancrazzi let it bounce, and Bastian had some work to do to clean that one up. Munoz, his pass taken away from Petrocelli. Now Petrocelli into the box, tries one to the feet of Pancrazzi. It's a corner for Hoboken FC. 19-12. Their second of the match. Can this one prove marginally more dangerous? Will be off the foot of Enzo Petrocelli and will swing inwards. Brady electing to hang back this time. Keeper's going to catch that one out all day. Picks it out of the evening air quite nicely. Dijkerhoff. The errant clearance controlled by Brady. Sent right back though, and Zoom in possession once again if Corniel can get on it. No, he can't. Yingling. Smith. Right back where it came from. There's a lot of pressure on that side. Can they forge their way out? They're done well so far. Corey Burkhart put a little too much on that touch beyond the defender's attempted challenge.
Organize it now.
And out of bounds for a Giovanni Cruz goal kick. Well, currently on the bench for Hoboken FC. We'll see if a change of personnel can really change the landscape of this game, but we are missing so far Spencer Burkhart and his 3 goals on the season, and Luca D'Estasio's 11, trying to catch the keeper off his line, just wide. Dante Petrocelli also starts on the bench, 2 goals to his name on the season. But really, it's D'Estasio. I wonder if Hoboken are feeling a pressure to perform. I feel like that's what tends to happen to teams, and then they start playing so direct. And that's kind of what I'm seeing so far from Hoboken right now, is perhaps they're playing what they feel is under their level. It's a great switch. Petrocelli can drive. Yingling. Smith. A touch just too hard. Yingling will get it back. Smith trying to turn. Can he sprayed out to Burkhart is offering the reinforcement? No. They'll find Park and now calm. Petrocelli teed it up from distance and was always going to be a speculative effort, but yeah, I feel like when teams feel like they are underperforming or not performing at their level, it's just it's one of those unbeaten rules of soccer. Like when soccer players get tired, they dribble more. But maybe I'm crafting a new theory here that teams who feel that they're playing under their level go for the direct route when they don't need to, right? We have so much time left in this match. They're only 1-0 down. They really can get back into this game, but, well, I suppose we'll see. I can't, however, with my new theory, account for the technical errors and the misplaced passes. Foul committed there on by Jung Park.
Hey, you three have got to fucking keep the ball better. That's the fucking issue right now.
I also do want to take a moment once I can to see how Hoboken are setting up while Zoom are starting their build out. Park clears it away. Oh, really great layoff. And a foul, which elicits an immediate response from Zoom Schneider. Yellow card issued, I believe, to Salim Dziri. Starting left-sided center back for Zoom Schneider. So Brady to take. Pangrazzi waits just on the edge of the box. They will search for the tall striker. He will get the nod down. No one on to the second ball, though, and it is an easy gather from Giovanni Cruz. Well, Zoom are by no means coasting, but they are definitely going to be enjoying themselves this match to this point. Keep the ball was the instruction from Coach Farrell. Pretty immediately out of bounds. Of course, it is their ball still. Garner will be urged back a few paces. And a throw in for Zoom. Possession conceded. Gonzalez, that is unbelievable from the winger. Still it remains Zoom Schneider's ball. Oh, big clash of boots. Yeah, that was an audible clash, that one. And a free kick in a tempting location for Zoom Schneider. Mateo Munoz looks to favor himself. Keep an eye, however, on Miguel Gonzalez, just snaking away into the far area. Adam Yingling spots it out. Here is Munoz! Oh, just under the diving keeper, but also just wide. really looked to be tempting for just a moment. Garner. Yingling. Pancrazzi. Yingling again. Burkhart turns. And Brito. Smith. And there it is again. This time they are going to get away with it. Garner into an advanced position. A really nice sliding effort from Dijkerhoff. Absolutely smothering the run of Adam Garner. They will have a corner, Hoboken. But that was an impressive stand from Schneider to bring that attack to an end. The ensuing corner. Well, Park had hands all over him. Draped around him like a table setting, but he ended up being the one who was better for wear. So it's Yingling. Ooh, this one is high and hanging and looping, and that's easily cleared away. Yingling, this one's driven much better. Is offside the call? Yes, it is. So placed in the back of the net by Jung Park, but will be all for naught. That one had a clear offside. Dijkerhoff. It's interesting that Gonzalez has taken a more central position. Ooh, throw for Hoboken. Swung inward. Ewan laid for Pancrazzi, but why? Alone in the box on his right foot. I don't know if that is his favored, but I mean, Kevin McAllister had more supervision in Home Alone than did Ewan Sanchez. And once again, even on the throw-ins, Hoboken just can't find feet. Yingling. They'll do it again from the same spot. Flag up and handball the call. Schneider, another good defensive stand. Koiso brought to ground. Yellow card will be shown to Kelvin Brito. Or no, it will be Corey Burkhart. Not sure of your ability to have seen it, but the run of Andres Munoz, number 151, was clearly spotted by Koiso, who had picked his head up, scanned that, picked that out, and was putting the ball onto his left foot to try and curl that one into the run of the winger before he was brought to ground. Andres Munoz is going to give chase and make what is essentially diving practice for Manuel Ortiz just that little bit tougher. Here's Brito. Ortiz. Park. That's really nice. This is good ball movement. And then they test the long, and who's there? Felix Dijkerhoff, who's having a tremendous game. That whole far side for Schneider. I mean, you can't let him go, can you? Oh, he's got Rice Krispies in his shoulders. Just snap, crackle, pop right past defenders. Gonzalez forced backwards, but tests one across the way. The fall for Bastian. Oprea for Munoz, cuts in. He gets it right back off the deflection. Oprea now in a wide area. You imagine he'll want to find himself more central, and does. Cleared away though. Corniel off the chest of Pancrazzi. Dijkerhoff combining with Gonzalez. Koiso for Dijkerhoff. Test one low. Will not fall to anyone at the top of the box. Luke Smith, too quick. Had more time than he felt. Munoz. Bastian for Andres Munoz. Shepherded out of bounds eventually by Pancrazzi. Or Petrocelli, pardon me. Bastian. Koiso tripped up. It'll fall for Gonzalez on his left. And that one will sail away, sail away, sail away. Less than 10 minutes to be played in this first half. Yingling nods it on towards Garner. Garner having some trouble keeping it. Away once again goes Gonzalez. His cross this time low and driven, met first by Brady. But just, he's going Cupid shuffle on defenders. Now right, now left, now kick, now gone. I mean, someone has to stop Gonzalez at some point because I'm running out of one-liners. Folks, don't tune into the second half. I'm just going to be reusing them. I need a whole new audience. Just kidding. Please come back. This is an incredible match that you're watching here. Away by Brito. Burkhart able to just, or pardon me, that's Yingling, able to just get it away from the waiting Sully Corniel. Offside on this, or called on this near side. Folks, while we have perhaps just a moment to breathe, we do want to thank our sponsors and partners for this this broadcast. Salt Athletic is partnering with us this season, and for this broadcast, Salt have made the world's freshest and most advanced cleat bag. It's called the Air Case, and it uses antimicrobial technology to block smells and make for odor-free car rides and homes. And the Game and Frame community is very fortunate to be offered a 10% off discount from Salt Athletic, should they be interested in. Oh, you win! He's come away. Does he take his opportunity this time? It's deflected, maybe waited too long. They might have another shot at it. Cleared away by Dijkerhoff. It's going to fall for Zoom, and it's going to go to the winger, Gonzalez. Gonzalez with some work to do, and a really good step there by Brito. As I was saying, Salt Athletic offering 10% off for orders on the Air Case. There is a QR code which will take you to that offer. Should you be interested, I can personally attest to its effectiveness. Got them for my soccer player brother. Plays Division II football at Western, or used to at Western Oregon University. Now on the transfer portal, he's heading somewhere else for his graduate. Very proud of you, Marco. But Salt Athletic in the Air Case, very effective. Did that stay in? Indeed it did. Munoz drills one. Ortiz gathers. But out of bounds. Corner. Our secondary sponsor, or our second sponsor, I should say. Today's Game and Frame broadcast of the American Premier Soccer League is sponsored by the Cosmopolitan Soccer League, with 4 competitive divisions, over 90 teams, and a pathway via promotion to the APSL. There is no better option for New York City soccer clubs looking to enter the football pyramid than the CSL. So we want to thank both the CSL and, of course, Salt Athletic for their partnership and sponsorship of this broadcast. Interesting technique there. It'll fall for Luke Smith if he can keep it. Luke Smith comes away with it. Given back. Petrocelli making the overlapping run. And will receive. This is better. They've had better spells lately. And then they go route one. 5 minutes to be played. Garner drills one. Safely collected though. A diving stop from Giovanni Cruz. Here's Bastian. Corniel checking in. Gives it for Munoz. Park did really well to keep it in. Ooh, a real big clash of bodies. It's all shoulder to shoulder though. Burkhardt for Petrocelli. Back for Ortiz and cleared. Off the head of Ziri and will find Koiso. Searching for the winger this time. Hoboken are wise enough to it. Corniel. Really good crossfield find to Bastian. Good step from Petrocelli to send them back. Here's the searching ball that Brito will get to first. Burkhardt just tries to flick it on. Didn't know that Corniel was right there with him. Oprea, Bastian, and Corniel. Corniel, errant pass that his goalkeeper will have to clean up. And it zooms ball off the touch of Luke Smith. Oprea. Schneider's ball. Into the final few moments of this match. Cleared by Enzo. Pangrazzi making a play on it. Burkhardt just unable to bring it under his control. Corniel sprays it out wide, but too much on it. It did skip off Munoz. Referee Nick Manzella will have an eye on the clock as we head ever closer to halftime. Schneider maintaining a 1-goal advantage. Miguel Gonzalez, the goal scorer early in this match. Oh, that's going to be, if that falls for Hoboken, it could have been really nice. Instead, it's Dijkerhoff on the far side. Koiso making a delayed run. They will go for Munoz. Keeper will collect it. Quickly distributed it for Petrocelli. Burkhardt turns away from Corniel. The ball searching for Yingling. Ran out of room. Tack on 10 yards to the end of this pitch. Maybe it comes off for him, but an early step from Giovanni Cruz to snuff out the attack. Flicked on. Good pressure from Hoboken. Smith. Brito. Park wins a foul. Into the final minute of play here at the Jack McManus Field. It's a great ball that Ziri did well to get ahead towards. Corniel Really well done by Cornell to hold off the pressure. And that is Zoom Schneider's throw. Well, shouts for a handball from Cornell went unheeded. Don't tell anyone, but that was an illegal throw. Lifted the back foot. Petrocelli for Pangrazzi. Guided off, calls for a handball from Zoom Schneider now in a corner for Hoboken. You know, Hoboken, to my memory, really do have the lion's share of the opportunities, or at least the time of possession in the opposing third.
Come on, get on the goalie!
Diving header from Cornell to clear that ball away.
Support! Support!
Well, we'll see what Hoboken can come up with in the final few seconds. Does Zoom Schneider have something on? Big hoofing ball. Woohoo! I mean, that was pretty darn impressive from Manuel Ortiz. Did really well to keep Giovanni Cruz honest there. And that will do it for the first half here at the Jack McManus Octagon Field. This match here in the APSL Metropolitan Conference. Folks, Zoom Schneider, a 1-0 lead going into the break. Thank you to our sponsors, Salt Athletic and the CSL. We are going to be right back to take a look at our plays of the week. Stick around at halftime for that. Check out our Instagram for additional highlights at Game in Frame, where we've got tons of content posted daily from all levels of the New York Soccer football pyramid, the youth level, semi-pro, anything you need, we got you covered here on Game in Frame, and we're going to be right back. Stick around.
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University, and I play forward. The Salt Air Case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house, so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards, so I know that they're together, and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer, and it helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
A quality highlight reel is crucial for college and pro recruitment. A lot of services offer generic solutions, but at Game & Frame we know every player is unique and needs a personalised approach to win over coaches. Our process is simple. We work with any footage, and if you need help finding your best plays, we'll review games for you. Once we've finished, you'll have a reel you can upload to any recruitment platform. We've helped hundreds of players get the attention they deserve, including placements in Division 1 programs. Scan the QR code or email us for a free consultation and start the journey to maximize your recruitment potential.
Travis Van Brewer is back on. There's a shot! What a shot! CPR back on top! Fayez Merchant!
Right-footed service toward the near post. That's a heroic save. Spectacular.
3-1v2, 3v3 now. Cam Park coming back to provide some reinforcement. Mark the strike, mark the goal!
Charnas. Morales trying to get it in behind, and he is in behind. Atamengwe with a beautiful, delicate touch to open the scoring for Manhattan Celtic.
Fortunately, Shekashvili, the one on the recipient of that. Hagden, a nice little give and go pass here. Bloche smacks it home.
Heading towards FA Euro's goal. Shot from wide. Great rip by Oval and great save there by Lou.
Touched by Albi Rexa. Tries to get it back. Down the other way. Go International. Is there space to keep that one in? It is Ryan on the far side. Hunting for something. Has a shot. What a goal! My goodness! Picks out the top corner. International have a lead.
Hoboken FC given for Diego! Oh, it's a tremendous save from Kress.
The hurdle comes through. Another tackle here from Bildy. Another tackle from him as well.
Good turn there in the shot. And a goal! What a beautiful turn and finish!
Need them in a second half charge for top of the table. A spot currently held by New York International as goal number 3 goes in.
And Bonville could seal the deal here for Celtic. Bonville hits the post, millimetres away from the nail in the coffin.
He finds Sasha out wide to the right. Cross into the middle. Simon's in there on the goal!
Ole! Diego Silva, the run of Mark is right between the goalkeeper's legs, and just like that.
Looks for the side, looks for the target. He goes for the shot, and he slots it home, the upper 9.
So they're going to be good. They're prepared.
Thank you for continuing to tune in here on Game in Frame to this APSL Cosmopolitan League matchup between Schneider in the Volt, the bright green, against Hoboken FC 1912 in the blue. Schneider will get things started for this second half of action, attacking from the right to the left. They maintained through the first half a 1-0 lead. Goal coming off the boot of Miguel Gonzalez, the winger who you now have a front row seat to the magic show. Number 22 in the Volt on this near side. Brito. Hoboken FC in possession, attacking from the left to the right. Trying to drill one towards Petrocelli. Do have substitution news to bring you for Hoboken FC. Andrew Barte now in net. He has the yellow shorts and teal top. New goalkeeper for Hoboken FC. Beyond that, I do believe all things remain equal substitution-wise for both teams. Ewan Sanchez was on the ball, dispossessed. Here goes Gonzalez this time. Early days, Hoboken get the better of him. That's a foul by Petrocelli on Andres Munoz, who was sporting the number 151. In the first half, his number 17 was torn, forcing him to make a mid-game switcheroo. Ziri, Dijkerhoff, and Koiso. Koiso takes a shot but does win the throw. Gonzalez turning right into Luke Smith. Ziri comes away with the ball. Skips one over the top. Brito a touch wide. And a good clearance. Oh, Koiso, that's a beautiful cut. Here is Gonzalez. Gonzalez receives again, tries to send forward. Andres Munoz, just a bit too much on him and a late charge. Distribution from Barte. Here's Petrocelli. Sanchez. Into the middle for Smith and Park. Garner. Yingling. Gonzalez turning and twisting. Dijkerhoff waited just a second too long. Brady able to get there, does concede the throw there, can't save the possession. A good step nonetheless from the center back, now recovering his position. Koiso. Park. Pangrazzi for Park. Wins the throw off Ziri. Garner ushered back a few paces. Garner can drill one in towards the back stick. Too much on it. It will be a goal kick for Giovanni Cruz of Schneider. A reminder of how things stand. The national champion New York Pan-Cyprian Freedoms hold a contested first place with 34 points and a goal differential of plus 36. New York Greek Americans just behind them on 31s as Burkhart has room to turn and distribute for Garner. Oh, it's a great touch, but Dykerhoff and saves possession, but does give it up for Yingling, who turns. Burkhart. Yingling again. Good stand from Gonzalez. Greek Americans are following the Pan-Cyprian Freedoms. Lansdowne and Manhattan Celtic are right behind them, vying for the final podium position with 29. Here is Ewan Sanchez, another opportunity possibly for Hoboken. A turn from the striker is all for naught. It's just a corner where they could have and would have wanted so much more. Hoboken FC on 23 points are in 5th position, hoping for a few things to go their way to potentially make a charge up the standings, finishing in podium contention. Schneider batting above their weight class tonight, 10 points in 9th place. They trail Kids Super Samba and CPR in 8th and 7th place respectively, but this could be a huge step in them advancing up the table if they can. Second opportunity on the cross in, once again cleared away. Bastian drives one for Koiso. It's going to fall for him. His touch takes him just a little bit wider than perhaps he needed to be. Miguel Gonzalez. Still Miguel Gonzalez. Can you get it back on the return? No. Cleared away. Ziri, that time it was a foul. Went through the leg to try and win possession. Koiso. Good find for Sanchez. Ewan Sanchez tries to put one around the back of Dykerhoff. Dykerhoff now in possession. Corey Burkhart. Corey just weighing options and opportunities, everything seemingly covered up by Schneider, forced backwards. And now the switch. Petrocelli. Brady. Can surge forward. Drives one towards his striker. It gets the nod. Was maybe just a step under the ball to redirect it. Nevertheless, a good pick out from the center back. Here's Ziti. Foul committed by Hoboken. And Matt Farrell will be urged to just be a bit more choice with his language in dealing with the referee. Smothered up well by Schneider to take it away. Corniel. Not sure what's going on here. We'll play on. There's the foul. Delayed by just a second. Well, we have got some stuff to sort out. Corniel on a yellow. Schneider are urging Sully Corniel away from the referee while Hoboken plead their case that it's a second yellow card. Well, there is a lot to sort out here. And our fourth official Kenneth Rojas. He getting it from both sides. It will be Daniel Brady to distribute, to put this one in. Lots of numbers for Hoboken. It will be for nothing. Here's Oprea, taken away from him. Park. Garner, to no one in particular. Bastion now in possession. Ewan Sanchez flips it for his striker. Driven low and collected calmly, now in the hands. Corey Burkhart. Sanchez leaves. Smith wins the foul. Dennis Cole Jr. will join Kenneth Rojas at the center of the pitch. And Sully Corniel, who is, it was definitely had the eye and the attention of our center referee, Nick Manzella, will be swiftly removed from the match. Here is the free kick. Oh, it's tempting, but it was equalized by Giovanni Cruz. Well, Schneider may have done really well to get away with one there. Gonzalez's touch takes him backwards, and that's really well done by Petrocelli to stop the attacker. So Sully Corniel likely done for the evening. He was replaced by Dennis Koch Jr. Here is Koch Jr. Gonzalez searching for his striker, flicking it around. We play on. Gonzalez into the box. Snuffed out by Brito. Reinforcements now incoming for Hoboken FC. We will see Spencer Burkhart entering the match to join his brother. Jordan Jowers will also make his debut into the match. For Munoz, Dennis Koch Jr. drives end line. Oh, unlucky touch. Goal kick. Adam Yingling makes way, so too does Corey Burkhart. So we will remain with one Burkhart, making my life just that little bit easier. Ewan Sanchez will operate now on this near side. Schneider also will be introducing a change. Diego Hurtado will at some point replace, and does so, Andres Munoz, the number 151. Bastion let that one go over his head, and now here is Spencer Burkhart for the striker, laid down. Luke Smith! It's driven. Oh, it's deflected. Will be out for a deep throw already. Burkhart making his presence felt. Brady tries to find Burkhart. This time Corniel nods it on. Bastion vying for possession. It's going to be a corner. A very quick and very potent influx of energy for Hoboken FC. Sees them pressing the advantage. Can they find an equalizer here? Really high looping seems to be their signature. Brady nods it down. Just catches the wrong side of the post though. So can Schneider calm things down and find themselves back into the match? Bastian. Oprea leaves it. Well, possession changing hands rapidly. Being passed around like a pack of gum in freshman year. Everyone gets a piece. That's a lie. I was stingy with it. Oprea controlling off the chest, a flick on to no one in particular, so Brito in possession. Test the long ball. Cleared away effectively by Onchu. Dennis Koch Jr. comes away with possession. Oprea didn't feel Brady. Dennis Koch Jr. wins it right back though. Hurtado for Koch Jr. loses the physical contest. Does win the throw. Bastian from Hurtado. They cough up possession. Hoboken now. Operating a little more to their standards. Burkhart flips it out this way. Garner. Ewan Sanchez offering his services and will receive it. What can he look to create? Jowers. Park. Brito takes a touch forward. Burkhart checking in and flipping out, but it's only going to find Gonzalez. Gonzalez will start his run and will receive. Oh, good stand by Brady. Gonzalez finding less freedom and less effectiveness in this second half. Hoboken a little more wise to the pace, to the alacrity. And here I had queued up a bunch more one-liners. Bastian. Effective clearance by Petrocelli, but right back to Zoom. Forced forward. No one really getting to it on the first bounce. Everyone thinking someone else had it, but on the second bounce, Brito right back to his goalkeeper who can distribute. Jung Park. Sends Koch Jr. to the earth. Petrocelli takes his time on the ball. Hurtado gets a stab at it. Well, now taking off the warm-up kit. Perhaps the most potent man that Hoboken have on roster. 11 goals on the season. Luca Di Stasio will make his debut. Keeper is out of there. Ziri, though, backing him up really, really well. And a throw in deep in enemy territory for Hoboken. Garner trying to gain a few more inches and centimeters. Is Di Stasio the answer that Hoboken are needing? He's got less than a half to make his presence known. Antics in the area that center referee Nick Manzella will calm down. So here is Spencer Burkhart. Driven! Oh, it just got a bit of a nick off the head of Brito, I believe that was. And that will be curtains for Alberto Pangrazzi. Who will make way for Luca Di Stasio.
Oh, let's get him up. Let's get him up against them, yeah? Hey!
Munoz. Bastion wide. Back in for Munoz. Petrocelli controls well with his chest. Burkhardt lays it back for Petrocelli. Here is Di Stasio. His first touch is on the ball. Turning Onchu. Still going. Goes end line. Wins a corner. Immediate impact. Warren Pierce and Cifuentes Diaz ready to make their entrance for Schneider, hoping to shore up shop and see out this 1-goal advantage. Hoboken FC, though, have been really pressing, knocking on the door. Another high hanging ball. Ooh, goes right through the back of Ziri. Does Brady. Ziri feeling that one. So making their exits are David Oprea, who's had a pretty good game, and Felix Dijkerhoff, who has been lights out. Cifuentes Diaz will take over in the defensive line. Warren Pierce will move to the far side as a winger, pushing Diego Hurtado more central. Gonzalez will give chase. Here is Cifuentes Diaz now on the ball, holding off Sanchez. Hurtado. They've won a throw. Schneider. Nodded on by Hurtado for Gonzalez. Oh, who shakes it off like it is absolutely nothing. Referee will have words for the challenger. But Miguel Gonzalez whether the tackle feels like a pound of bricks or a pound of feathers doesn't matter. It's all the same, and he doesn't feel a thing. Cleared away. Di Stasio holding up well. Can't lay it down for Luke Smith. Here is Hurtado. Petrocelli. Park. Looking to distribute. Finds Brady. Searching ball. Onchu controls. Munoz. Pierce. Into Munoz. Cifuentes Diaz maybe has some space, closed down by Ewan Sanchez, and now it's opening up again. They will instead go all the way back for Cruz. Hoboken are urged forward. Warren Pierce gets a really good touch. Brito has some work to do. Ben Parte on cleanup duty and did absolutely wonderful. Brady. Garner. Sanchez forced backwards by Cifuentes Diaz. Luke Smith, room to turn. Can start driving, instead finds Burkhardt. This is a much better spell of possession Curse of the commentator, Petrocelli loses out on possession and concedes the foul. Great turn by Koch Jr. Though Park was wise to it. Shielded it well. Burkhart nods it down. Smith. Oh, through the traffic. Like a delivery driver's bike in Manhattan. Burkhart now. More of an SUV. Gonzalez. He's going to take that touch, but just too much pressure there that time. Cifuentes Diaz is going to need to recover his position and does well. Ewan Sanchez, though. Gonzalez. Forget something, lad. Ooh, that's a poor clearance. D'Estacio gives it. Burkhart just wide. Good opportunity and wise by Hoboken to pounce on the mistake. Gonzalez maybe feeling the minutes and the challenges. Throw for Zoom. Nick Manzella, our center referee, pointing Gus Koldorf the other direction, a throw for Hoboken. Jowers. Really good hold-up play. They're dispossessed. Luca D'Estacio, though, will continue vying for possession. A good clearance by Dennis Koch Jr. Oh, perhaps a mistake there, Brady. Sliding down to stop Hurtado from winning possession potentially in a dangerous area. He would have been 1 on 2 or 3. But Gonzalez covers ground like the ocean and would have immediately been a danger man. 1 goal lead from Gonzalez is all that remains. But here is D'Estacio trying to loop one over. Goal, kick, Zoom. Another substitution for Zoom. Schneider stands ready in the wings. Benjamin Marcoux. Brady nods it expertly to Luke Smith. Pierce. Koisu won possession. Koisu tries to send Hurtado through on a run. Petrocelli is there to take away the opportunity. Burkhart now can run at the defense if he wants. Burkhart stopped there really well by Pierce. On for Gonzalez, who is offside. If that run is going to be made with that striker, that ball has to come so much earlier. Benjamin Marcoux to make his entrance. Richard Bastian will make the exit. And defensive reinforcements for the Zoom Schneider to, as they hope, shore up shop and see out the match. Garner nods on. Sanchez. Ziri on the ball now, trying to find a clearance. He can't. Took too much time. Hoboken took the offering. Jowers. Back to goal. Brito. Brady. A little bit of chit-chat from Diego Hurtado, daring Brady to send it long. Oh, it's off the chest. Will it fall for Sanchez? No, it'll fall for Smith. Trying, sliding, deflecting. Gonzalez on the ball. He'll take a touch. He'll take a few touches. He'll take a few more touches. Throw in for Zoom. Cifuentes Diaz now for the throw. Flicked onward. Koch Jr. Gonzalez losing his footing in this match. Park dropping deeper to receive so he can distribute. Ziri caught a little bit of pressure in the back, couldn't get the ball on the first bounce. Koiso with Pierce overlapping. Here is Pierce now, trying to cut inside, denied entry. He'll keep going and will win a foul. Diego Hurtado taking himself away as an option. Dante Petrocelli, the number 10 for Hoboken, will take the place of center mid Luke Smith. Dante Petrocelli will hold the width on this side, on the near side though, with Ewan Sanchez moving more central. Service. Headed on and cleared. Luca D'Estasio being held up. Wins the foul. Ball was rolling. Ooh. Can't afford that. Free kick will be retaken by Enzo Petrocelli. In fact, it will be by Burkhart. Center backs into the box now. Ziri is aerially so good, but it's bouncing around. Pinballing, high boot against Dante Petrocelli. Free kick for Hoboken. Zoom Schneider weathering the storm so far. Spencer Burkhart organizing the placement of who might be headed into the box. Burkhart tees one, right into the hands of Giovanni Cruz. Did have a runner into the path of the ball. It was just maybe a step early. Can Diego Hurtado get on the end of this? No, but Dennis Koch Jr. can find his winger immediately. Tight as heck to him, but that does concede the space for Cifuentes Diaz, who is draped, is a good word for it, by Garner. Oh, Gonzalez. Ball stayed in. Cifuentes Diaz all the way back for Cruz. Pressure was really building up on this near side, so that's an intelligent play. Searching ball for Warren Pierce. Koiso backed him up, tried to chip one over for Hurtado, got too much of the ball, and Barthe distributes. Brady for Garner. A little too much sting on it for Petrocelli, who tried to turn. Koch Jr. turns right into Jung Park. Burkhart. Smothered, denied entry. Warren Pierce. The run of Diego Hurtado is on, and he's alone versus Barthe. It's a big touch. Hurtado doubles it up and perhaps sees it out with 10 minutes to go. Zoom Schneider may play legend killer tonight. Gus Koldorf saw it onside all the way. A run you could time with a Rolex. And it is a luxury finish for the striker. With 10 minutes to play, opportunities will not be lacking for Hoboken, but they need to find a pivotal touch when it matters. What can Burkhart, what can Di Stasio or Petrocelli seek to come up with? Brito nods it forward. Dennis Koch Jr. will contest for it. Jung Park gets just the better bounce. Koch Jr., though, trying to slide for it, unable to. Burkhart dispossessed once again. Warren Pierce. Hoboken are, to this point, tighter on Miguel Gonzalez than a stretchy waistband after Thanksgiving. That could be a tempting ball. Ziri, though, just flicks a foot at it and does find Marcu. Hurtado, the recipient. Great sliding challenge by Brito. A little bit of after effects that we will play on. Referees wise to it. Here's the opportunity. Oh! Hurtado will be yellow carded. Brito remains down. The shot from Ewan Sanchez. Just shanked that one. He'll want it back. Maybe it got the invisible Julian Alvarez second touch. There are some words being exchanged between the pair of center backs and the striker. Potentially that is out of your frame of vision, but and it seems to have calmed down now. Diego Hurtado does go into the book, though. Giovanni Cruz to distribute towards the center of the pitch. Cifuentes Diaz. Oh, that's really good from Cifuentes Diaz. Hurtado wants it back. Brito, a good step. Diego Hurtado holding up well and wins the foul. Dante Petrocelli immediately told to clear the way. Did not, and that's a yellow card for him. possibly with some choice language. Well, the Zum Schneider bench is enjoying their time. They have put forth a tremendous effort and have earned their just rest. Here is Dennis Koch Jr. to serve this one in. Not a lot of movement towards the box for Zum Schneider. Instead, they'll send it clear across the field for Warren Pierce. Deft little touch. And comes away with it. Lobs it up and clears it away. D'Estasio with a really great touch. But Munoz is there to take it away. Oh, Burkhart gets a touch onto it. Burkhart. D'Estasio. He's away from goal. And too many numbers for Zum Schneider. Goal kick, the call. Well, if that isn't wanting it more from Zum Schneider, I don't know what is. Immediately, they swarmed the danger man. There looked to be about 5 or 6 players who out of nowhere were right on the ball, keen to win it back. This is going to hang. Brito's there. Marcu. Munoz couldn't keep it in. There was a challenge after the ball had been played out. And Munoz looks just a bit worse for wear. Brady makes Hurtado touch earth. Gets it wide for Garner. Garner lifts it for D'Estasio off his chest for Sanchez. It's a bit behind him, so he has to recover it. Kept it inbounds. Does he still keep it? Yes, he does. That's tremendous. That's really clever. Gonzalez over the head of Garner, but not enough on it to really make a run for it and a run with it. Garner wins it. Cifuentes Diaz just shields it back. Turning, twisting. Forced out of bounds, though. Ryu Koiso sent to ground.
Nice, 2 more minutes. Let's go.
Jordan Jowers shown the yellow card.
Come on, hands up. Concentrate.
This back and forth slugfest is at the aptly named Octagon Field. Hoboken FC will be back in action next week, along with a few other teams to look out for. So keep an eye on the 23rd for New York Athletic Club versus Manhattan Celtic, as Warren Pierce moves into a wide area, wins a corner. Nope, a goal kick. Hoboken FC are going to take on the Pan Cyprian Freedoms. That's going to be at 4 p.m. Both matches are at part of the APSL Metropolitan Conference. And then Oakland United FC takes on Jersey Shore Boca at 6 in the Delaware River Conference. Munoz controls, finds Marcu. Petrocelli. Marcu back for Cruz, and an effective clearance. We also do want to take a moment to acknowledge our sponsors and partners for this broadcast. This Game and Frame broadcast is sponsored by Salt Athletic, who have made the world's freshest and most advanced cleat bag. It's called the Air Case, and it uses antimicrobial and antibacterial technologies to make for odor-free car rides and homes. There is an offer on the table as Burkhart puts the ball in. Oh, it was past Giovanni Cruz. Needed a touch, wasn't there. And into the final minute of play goes Zum Schneider with a searching ball for Gonzalez, who is just caught off. Hey, so let's talk more about that 10% off discount for the Air Case. There is a QR code on your screen right now. Give that a scan and you will unlock that 10% off discount open to the friends and family of the Game in Frame community. We are also sponsored today by the Cosmopolitan Soccer League, with 4 competitive divisions, over 90 teams, and a pathway via promotion to this illustrious APSL. There is no better option for New York City clubs looking to enter the football pyramid than the CSL. If you're interested, there is so much information for you available everywhere on the CSL website. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Corner is the call. Thank you to the CSL and to Salt Athletic for their sponsorship of the broadcast. So 5 minutes we will play on for additional time. Confirmation from Kenneth Rojas, our 4th official, that 5 minutes will be tacked on to the 90. Spencer Burkhart to deliver potentially another high-hanging ball. There it is. Goal kick. If at first you don't succeed, try again, sure, but not sure if the big looping corner against Salim Dziri is the option. Dante Petrocelli for Luca Di Stasio. Dziri, his shadow, into the middle now. Jowers, shielding, not well enough. Warren Pierce is forced wide. Needed to get a touch earlier. Burkhart comes away with it. Ewan Sanchez. Garner. Luca Di Stasio, the target, won't have a chance to get there. Ryu Koiso can't win the ball, but Warren Pierce can. Can he save it? No. Both teams vying tenaciously for possession. Foul is the call. Folks following the broadcast, do make sure to stick around. We do like to interview the victorious team. And with just about 3 minutes left to play here, it does look like we will be hearing from Zoom Schneider. But Di Stasio did get a nod on it. Right to the goalkeeper's feet, who was able to drop his body down and smother it out. Here is the distribution. Diego Hurtado rises for it. Brady is there first, though. Dante Petrocelli against Dennis Koch Jr., who just shields the ball out for a goal kick. An appreciation from the winger for the physical play. Just a really good gosh harness contest. Diego Hurtado, with 3 defenders around him, says put it right here. He knows exactly where he wants it. Seems like Giovanni Cruz has the step on it. And you know what? Diego Hurtado gets on the end of it. He'll hold it up. Has Cifuentes Diaz with him. Has Koch Jr. with him. No, Diego Hurtado wants to do it all himself. Wins the throw. Proper strikers hold up play right there. Should be just about 90 seconds. Hurtado holding up once again. This time does give to Cifuentes Diaz, who will hold up in the corner. Now the gamesmanship begins for Zoom Schneider. Goal kick. But those were just about 15 precious seconds that just bled away from Hoboken FC's life's blood. Brito. They've got to get this ball forward. Under 60 seconds by my count. Our center referee will keep us alert to anything that may change, but it is a Zoom Schneider throw, one that they are not going to be in any rush to take. A quiet second half from Miguel Gonzalez followed an explosive first that saw him get what will end up being the winning goal. But it was all cleaned up by Diego Hurtado here in the second. A perfectly timed run, a perfectly slotted shot. Benjamin Marcoux will put this one cornerward for Warren Pierce, though. Takes an odd angle at it. Doesn't matter, it's all for naught. As Hoboken fall to the home side, Zoom Schneider FC. A tremendously impressive performance from the team who were to start the evening in 9th place. They will not eclipse Kids Super Samba, but a really excellent step as they were punching perhaps above their weight. But what a way to announce themselves in this spring portion of the season. Folks, stick around as we conclude the broadcast here on Game and Frame. We're going to hear from Zoom Schneider, and we will be right back.
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University, and I play forward. The salt air case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house, so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards, so I know that they're together, and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer and helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
A quality highlight reel is crucial for college and pro recruitment. A lot of services offer generic solutions, but at Game and Frame we know every player is unique and needs a personalised approach to win over coaches. Our process is simple. We work with any footage, and if you need help finding your best plays, we'll review games for you. Once we've finished, you'll have a reel you can upload to any recruitment platform. We've helped hundreds of players get the attention they deserve, including placements in Division 1 programs. Scan the QR code or email us for a free consultation and start the journey to maximize your recruitment potential.
Thank you for continuing to tune in. Standing here with Captain Onju, our representative from the victorious Zoom Schneider. First of all, congratulations. Obviously, going into the match, you were looking at a team who's a bit higher in the standings, but what prepared you guys to come away with the win and fight as hard as you did?
Yeah, obviously we had a tough start to the season. I think coming into the second half, the boys were just really excited to get back on the field together. We had a good win last weekend against Richmond, so I think we were just confident from that result, and we just carried that through here tonight.
Can we expect to see more performances like this that are really gutsy and really gritty, but also really, really pretty from Zoom Schneider going into the rest of the spring half of the season?
Definitely. I think that's the main thing that we've been lacking up until these last couple of games is that fighting spirit, and I feel like that's back. It's back in the team now. And with combining that with the quality that we have, I think we can really pull off a pretty good run here.
So you have the winger who was on the far side to start the match, Gonzalez, who was obviously really important for you guys in the first half. Second half, they came out a little more aware of the pace and of the magic that he can produce. Were you guys able to adjust on the fly to the change in game plan?
Yeah, I definitely noticed that. You know, we normally have Tommy out there as well, so we have two of them, and it makes a big difference having them both. He obviously made a huge difference tonight. I think when they started shutting that down a little bit, you know, naturally having the lead, we were going to sit back anyway, and it was just a matter of hitting the counter, and that's exactly what we did, and we got the second goal.
Yeah, what a great goal it was. Perfectly timed run. Well, thank you so much. I'm going to leave the stream open if you have any final words for Zoom Schneider fans or APSL fans at home.
Nope, thank you. I appreciate it.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it, and congrats.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you to the CSL and to Salt Athletic for their partnership and their sponsorship. Lots of Game and Frame programming to check out. Head over to our Instagram where we provide weekly updates as to what's to come, as well as highlights from all levels of grassroots football here in the New York City area and Philadelphia. We're everywhere. We're all over the map. And we are so happy to be back for this spring half of the season. Thank you so much for tuning in. For Nicholas Marshall behind the camera, I have been Diego Mijan up front from the Jack McManus Octagon Field. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time.